This is Richard Rosenberger, Superintendent of Schools for Anderson School District 2. 2 weeks in, now what? At the beginning of this week, we completed the governor's original mandate to shut down our schools. Although most of us were not optimistic that shutdown would be over by the end of March, it was at least a goal for us to keep in sight. It appears reality has taken over as schools will now be closed for the month of April as the coronavirus makes a path across not only our state but the entire country. We've learned that it doesn't just act like the flu. It doesn't only affect older people, and that toilet paper is pretty essential. We've turned our houses into homeschools and our electronic devices into radios and newspapers just to keep up with what's going on with our world and our neighborhood. But now what? It's kind of hard to comprehend that we can keep this pace for April. When should we expect to get back to normalcy? I fear that we will have created a new normal. I'm not sure what that may look like, but it's hard to imagine that we can just return to our routines and pick up right where we left off. It is difficult to throw out everything we've been accustomed to during April and replace it with a structure that is totally unfamiliar to us. A parent dropped by and asked if we can open schools merely so his son can resume rec ball at Leaderpoor Park. Wasn't April supposed to be synonymous with opening day for baseball? It's not difficult to see signs of spring as we drive around. Flowers are in full bloom, the sound of lawnmowers are easily heard, and pollen is changing the color of our vehicles. Yet the parking lots of our schools are empty. There is no bell telling us when to change classes, and the lost and found tables indicate that all coats have been found. So what do? We keep learning. It's not the same, and it sure isn't as fun without our friends and visible social networks, but it is still important. We're not guaranteed that our future education is behind brick and mortar school buildings, but we still have the education to achieve. It may just happen to look a little different than what you expected. Thank you.